Hey guys, so I just woke up and I figured I would record a video explaining why I still think Phantom Forces is the best shooter um, in the entire world so that I won't have to keep explaining why I think that over and over to my friends so they can just watch this amazing video, unscripted by the way. Um, so first off, I want to talk about scenarios. In other games like, Valorant or Counter-Strike, there's different maps, different guns. You're not going to run into the same kinds of scenarios as you would in a game like this. Um, the main thing being these maps are kind of like you can choose to play close quarters if you want. Like you can stick to these little buildings. And I know this is a new map. If anyone's played this game before, you know this has not been here very long. But I mean, it still has the same feel, just way more detail. It's like uh, the older maps. Um, but like you can choose to play close quarters or long range. So like I can just hop on one of these houses and start sniping people if I so choose, and that's really cool. A game like Valorant, you're kind of forced to go through certain parts of the map that that force you to get stuck in certain ranges. Like if you've played Valorant, Breeze, for example, you just kind of have to get in long range engagements. There's nothing you can do about it, which forces people to use long range guns, but there's still some short range parts of the map that, since you're going to be using long range for like the majority of the spots, you're stuck with a long range weapon in the short range parts and you can't do anything about it. But in a game like this, you can just go wherever you want that will benefit whatever weapon you're using. And no one's making you go anywhere. Well, partly because it's not competitive. Um, but you can just do whatever you want. And I'm just talking about like the general feel of playing the video game. I'm not talking about, the ranked experience or anything like that. It's just how does it feel to play the game? And this game has the best gameplay of any shooter I've ever played. And yes, I am aware of the drama surrounding it. I was there when it happened. I've been playing this since like 2018 or something, when I was a kid. I don't know how many hours I have on it because Roblox doesn't track that for some reason. Um, okay. Uh, but also guns. Take Valorant for example. I have the second largest amount of hours in Valorant of all the shooters that I play, so I'm just going to use that as an example for a lot of things. Um, if we're talking about Valorant, there's only a couple guns, obviously. Uh, and this is a gun simulator, so it might be a bad example for that. Like, there's supposed to be a ton of guns in this game. Um, but I like that. I think it's very fun. There's a gun for everybody. You can find something that fits your playstyle very easily. You don't have to try very hard. You can just kind of look around and say, you know what, I want to have something really fast that just kind of sprays them down. But the range is kind of dooky. You can't really snipe with it while you just grab the vector. And I feel like most people actually already know what the vector is before even playing this game because it's such a popular gun. And honestly, playing this game again, after probably like 2 or so years of, only playing it once every 6 months or so, um, it's really making me wish that it had never gone downhill like that. Or, to be more realistic, never been made by the people it was made by. And I wish there were a clone of it that could replicate this feeling of freedom that I have in this game that you don't get in other shooters, where I can play however I want to play and make it work if I can figure out how to do that. If I want to use this gun, I can use it and I can get a lot of kills with it because it's fun to me and I'll figure out a way to do it. I don't have to use a sniper if I don't want to use a sniper. Damn. I might edit out the parts where I'm not talking, I might not. This is my video, it doesn't really matter. I don't expect anyone to watch it anyway. It's just so I don't have to explain myself over and over. An idiot. But yeah, playing this again is really making me miss the non-competitive vibe. Like a lot. A lot more. I never thought I would say something like that. Like, that is very unlike me if you've played any games with me before. But there's just something about this freedom of expression in this game. I can just do whatever. My teammates aren't going to ridicule me for doing something stupid. Because if I want to YOLO it and just try to pull something off for the clip, I can. You know? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. That's the thing in this game. You can just do whatever you want. And I'm sorry if I'm not using meta weapons. I have not been keeping up with the patches, so just don't talk about it. Like, you see me constantly switching. Like, this used to be good. You know, Hollow Point RPK. It's still 2 hits, CQC, but I mean, it's a lot more recoil than I remember it having, but whatever. Just kind of how it goes with this game. You could, like that is one of the things I actually don't like about this game. It's always changing because it is a gun simulator. It does need constant patching and constant balancing. Um, but it's still more fun. It's hard to define fun. Like, I don't want to tell anyone what they should be finding fun or not. Again, it's just to explain why I find this so much more fun than any other shooter. Stupid. And like after getting killed with a shotgun, I can just use a shotgun so I can feel good about myself. Like, how cool is that? And movement. It's a movement shooter, which I really, really like. I wish that were more popularized in the genre. Kill with that? Dang, bruh. If you could not tell, I'm no professional or anything, but I have an ungodly amount of hours in this game. But I just woke up backup plan in case anything goes horribly wrong. I can just say, I just woke up. So you don't get to complain about it. You know, you being the non-existent viewer. And so you get bored. You get bored of the shotgun. I want to use a different gun. How about one of these new guns? What is this? It 2 hits? Huh? What is this, like a tiny little DMR? Wait, it's so accurate. What? Is it good? How long does it 3 hit to? I don't know how this works. I've never used this. Oh, oh, you can just do that now? Okay. So it 3 hits to 135 studs, is that it? What about 33.4? 138, okay. I mean, that's not bad for 3 hit. That's a DMR, and that's 3 hit. Limb? Okay, they moved where the torso multiplier would have been in the past in the stats. I don't know where it is now. Oh, it's over here now. 5. That doesn't help. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this thing for a second. That's another thing, another beautiful thing about this game is the stats are so in depth. You can completely ignore them if you want. You don't have to be a gun nerd. You don't have to be a gun nerd to play this. You don't have to be a gun nerd to enjoy it. Like maybe to get the meta setups, but even then, that's not even like real life anything. That's just whatever happens to be the most busted at the current time. Even though a reflex sight, well, the kind that they have in this game, in real life would be a very, very good red dot. But you don't have to know all that to enjoy this game. Okay, so it does not just delete people immediately. No penetration. Slow reload. I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to be feeling when I use this gun? What is it? What playstyle am I trying to go for? Doesn't make sense. Is it a DMR? Is it a semi-automatic assault rifle that does a ridiculous amount of damage? Oh, it has no bullets. 10? Wait, it has 10? Oh, that's awful. Do I have anything that... You can just change it. You can change it. You can't do this in other games. If you don't like something about your gun, just change it. What, 54? No. There's no increased mag size or anything. That's rough. How much money do I have? A lot of money. What if I just... If I just buy a setup on this? That's less than 1,000. I'll just get Z point. Okay. Nice. Not have that much experience on this map, unfortunately. This was right around the time when this map came out, right around the time that I just quit playing for a while. You know, for the millionth time. If you grow up with a game, you have several phases like that. Because I'm still tired, I'm just hallucinating enemies in the corner of my eye. And yes, I am very upset that they removed EMP sliding. That was a terrible, terrible change. They absolutely should have kept EMP sliding. I don't care if it wasn't what the developers intended for the game to be like. It was the best thing ever. I think the skill cap was perfectly justified, perfectly reasonable. Like if I want to roll my thumb in a weird way on my keyboard, I should be able to do that and make something cool happen. Holy hipfire accuracy. Oh yeah, another subject. It's also a lot easier to get good at this game than it is with a game like Valorant, where you have to wait, there's the queue time, you have to spectate your teammates after you die. This game is basically an aim trainer if it had gameplay, if you know what I mean. Like, actually, yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's an aim trainer with gameplay, okay? That's what this game is, and that's why I like it so much. Because it's so free, and, the scenarios you run into are very, very aim intensive like that, where I was getting sprayed from 20 different directions. That was 100% my fault for not shooting all 10 of those guys at the same time. But, in general, your decisions definitely affect the outcome in this game. Yeah, this gun has no pen. Oh my god. 0.6, Jesus. Oh, this has no penetration. And no velocity. I thought I was crazy. Wait, this is garbage. This thing is garbage. Some other new guns I've never tried before. The heck? 1.25 torso? Um, Wait, what? So it just one taps torso all range? What? Wait, this is this is better than the BFG. And I mean the okay, that's a pretty low bar, but like as far as damage goes, oh, and quick scoping. This game has the single most satisfying quick scope gameplay of any other shooter ever. And yes, the fact that it's not hit scan does take away a little bit, but I like it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the annoying bullet drop, and potential laggy, glitchy, like I swear to God I shot that person but they didn't die kind of thing. I think it's worth it just so that snipers aren't the absolute like dominant force like they are in hit scan games like Counter-Strike. The AWP is just the most powerful gun in the game, straight up. Also way too easy to use. In Valorant it's not quite as bad because the operator in that game is just so slow. But in this game, snipers I feel are a lot more balanced feeling. Oh. Respectfully, I do not care if you don't like red dot sniping. I know that's definitely a thing in the Phantom Forces community, or at least was in the past, probably like 5 years ago. I don't know, people made fun of red dot sniping. I don't care though. I think it's fun. Oh. Mini fix. Trash panda barrel? What? This? Pork chop? Oh, so it one hit CQC. Doesn't change torso multi. Oh, this is just. Oh my god. Oh, here it is. Well, how do I get mini fix? I want a mini fix. Oh, this thing has garbage velocity. Bro. Why would they make it like this? What do you mean the best sniper in the game has terrible velocity. What a terrible choice. This one used to be good. Or like decent. Wait, wasn't this thing absolutely busted at one point? Also, I swear, if anyone says, "Why are you posting a video that's so long with so little conversation?" I will BFG you to the face. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I use YouTube as file storage, basically. Like, I'll just put whatever there. I don't care if it gets views. This is for file storage. So is it just me, or is the sound working today? Roblox, well, not Roblox, but Phantom Force's sound has been bugged for me for a long time. Like horribly bugged. Yeah, I think it's fixed. Nice. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm bored of sniping. That guy's not. Oh yeah, and if anyone who's actually played this game before is watching this, this new this new DMR is godly. Like, it's absurd how good this new DMR is. Yeah, if I had some ammo. Bruh. Where did bro go? Hello? This used to be good too. Ah, that doesn't look horrible. Yeah, never mind. Oh. Wait, Rem doesn't take the 3 hit? What it always did in the past. How much did they change about this? Jesus. Yeah, I'm making this video unlisted. I don't care. I'm really not in the mood to hear people say, why are you posting such a long video? But yeah, long story short, you can do whatever you want with no cooldowns. I don't have to spectate my teammates. There's no queue times. You just jump in, you start shooting. It's like an aim trainer with gameplay. I mean, what more can you want out of a shooter? There's tons of guns, tons of details, tons of customizations. There's no ranked system. Who cares? Nobody cares. You're just having fun shooting some guns. Like, there's a reason that I played this for so many years and basically nothing else. This just gave me a place to do whatever I wanted to do. Just the ranges on this thing are... Do I? Oh, I do have a laser on this. I'm that doesn't kill? Oh, God, my ping is... Oh, yep, it's over. It's over. There we go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to admit, this doesn't happen in other games, really. Roblox servers are absolute garbage, but that's, again, why I say I wish there was a clone that could replicate the feeling of this game without actually being this game. Partly because it was made by pedophiles, and partly because, what was I saying? I don't remember. We need a clone of this game. Bro's mind goes empty as soon as he says the word pedophile. Yep, well, we're cooked. I can't even spawn anymore. Oh, and I bugged the menu out. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. Alright, well.